What's happening, guys? It's Abhinav from PhoneBunch, and this is a brand new budget smartphone from Alcatel. It's the U5 HD. It features an HD display, 5 inches in size, runs on a quad-core processor, 2 gigs of RAM, and an 8 megapixel front camera with LED flash. Not generally seen in this price point. It's priced at about Rs 5,999 and it's less than $100. Now, anyways, coming to the phone itself, you have seen you get the back cover separately in the box. You have your 2200 mAh battery inside as well. It is removable. Next up, you have the 1 amp USB wall charger with a separate micro USB data syncing and charging cable. And well, you also have the headset right here, which again doesn't have a button to end and receive calls. So that's pretty much everything you get inside the box. So folks, here's the Alcatel U5 HD with a 5-inch display up front. And at the back, as you can see, you have 3 slots. So you have 2 for the SIM cards, 1 for the micro SD card. Yes, you can expand the 16 gigs of internal storage. The back cover has a very nice texture. It does feel quite solid and doesn't creak even a little bit. You can see that LED flash up top as well. The phone has started booting. While it does that, let's have a look around the phone. So on the left, there is nothing, as you can see. The entire phone is made out of plastic, but it feels quite premium to hold. It is very light as well. At the bottom, you have the micro USB data syncing and charging port, primary microphone. On the right, you have the power lock and unlock button as well as a volume rocker. Now, both buttons are very sturdy, and you can see that the power button is slightly textured so that you can easily identify it. At the top, you have a noise cancellation mic, again something we don't see very much in this price segment. You have the headphone jack there too. Overall, the phone does feel quite good to hold in hand. And you may be wondering, where is the speaker on the phone? Well, it's in the front. It's a ported speaker, similar to what we have seen with the Moto E devices previously. Now below the display, you have capacitive buttons which are not backlit. Now this display has good color reproduction. It is decently bright as well. And as you can see, the viewing angles are quite wide. It seems pretty sharp too, unless you are pixel peeping. Yes, of course, you will see some pixels. But for an HD display, it does a very good job. It is quite sharp. Now, if we come to sensors, you have a proximity sensor, you have a light sensor, but you don't have a gyroscope or a magnetic field sensor on the phone. Now coming to cameras, so 13 megapixel rear, 8 megapixel front camera, and well, the rear camera does capture images pretty quickly. You can record 720p videos with that as well. But let's get to that front camera. You have that LED flash which is quite bright and will help you in low light imaging. The front camera does a pretty fine job. You can see there is some detail that is preserved. The rear camera too has good color reproduction. At least that's what I found in my first impressions. Now with that, let's get to software. So the phone is running a very stock build of Android 7.0 Nougat. Yes, there are a few apps that have come pre-installed, but you can uninstall or disable most of them. And as you can see, Alcatel hasn't really tinkered much with software here. There are a few neat additions. You can turn over the phone to mute and to snooze your alarms. Those do work out quite alright. Now performance is quite decent as well. It runs on the MediaTek quad-core MT6737 processor, Mali T720 GPU, and as you can see, web browsing does work out quite well. Apps do open up quickly. I haven't noticed any major lag in day-to-day use. And overall, this should definitely be under consideration if you are planning to buy a phone under Rs 6,000. The display is quite bright, it is quite sharp, the build quality is quite solid, it is a light phone, and well, the cameras do seem to do a good job as well. Well folks, that was a quick unboxing of the Alcatel U5 HD. If you have any questions on this, please do let us in the comment section. You can buy this phone from Flipkart, priced at Rs 5,999. I'll have a link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching again, and as always, have a great day.